What exactly are capacitors used for? Why are they necessary? I love tech and I understand everything except capacitors. Capacitors work to even out the voltage in a circuit. Energy is stored in the electric field of a capacitor when the voltage increases, and released when the voltage drops. They serve many useful purposes, such as stabilizing the voltage of a circuit, which needs a specific input voltage regardless of the load. Capacitors store a small amount of electrical charge. You may be thinking, sounds like a battery, and you'd be right, but a capacitor holds much less and discharges much faster. In terms of a water analogy, a capacitor is like a tank of water on a hill, while a battery is like a pump. One key use of capacitors is in AC to DC conversion. Once rectifiers are used to get the voltage unidirectional, the constant charging, discharging of a capacitor can filter out the bumps, giving smooth DC power. A capacitor is a teeny tiny batter that can charge and discharge really quickly. If you've got an electrical signal that's dirty, around a target voltage, but wiggling up and down, a capacitor can help smooth it out by charging when it's high and discharging when it's low. It can slow down a signal getting from one place to another, or spread a short signal out over time. A simple capacitor is two metal plates nearly touching each other. They hold equal and opposite charges at a capacity Q. The primary equation for a capacitor relates its capacitance, charge, and voltage, C equals Q of V. Capacitance, C, is the ratio of the charge, Q, stored on the capacitor to the voltage, V, across it. Capacitors have two useful properties for the most part, strictly speaking two parts of the same property. Firstly, then can store some energy when a voltage is put across their pins. This can then be released later to smooth out signals. This property is very important in power supplies, for example, where you turn AC from the mains into DC for your electronics. A simple linear power supply will give you DC, but lumpy. Big capacitors are used to smooth out the lumps. Secondly, their resistance is dependent on the frequency of signal applied. Specifically, a capacitor in series will block 0 Hz, ideally, and allow through higher frequency signals, and do the opposite if placed in parallel. This property can be used to create filters, which are useful everywhere. The power supply can be thought of as having a big, low-pass filter, e.g. telecoms, musical instruments, noise reduction, etc. You will also see them dotted round digital circuits near to the power pins of chips to filter out some of the high-frequency noise from all the switching signals.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next exciting video.